Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Coach LaForce. Happy that you are here today. Wherever you are, we've got an awesome workout planned for you as per usual. And as far as equipment, you're gonna want to have a towel. Doesn't have to be a full bath towel, but just a little sweat towel. We're gonna be sliding on the floor. Now, if you're on carpet or not a hardwood surface, then maybe grab a cutting board to slide across, a paper plate, a frisbee, something that's gonna slide on your floor. We'll need that for our core portion. But let's start warming it up. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Starting off with those knee hugs, getting that body nice and warm. Whew. I need to count how many times I say whew in a video. I think it's high, it's probably up there. It'd be fun to have a little counter in the bottom, the woo counter, and then that's how many burpees I have to do at the end. I like that. Jeffrey, what do you think of that? In case you didn't know, I'm not alone right now.
It's a good plan.
You exist. Oh, he's real! All right, moving into that quad stretch. I know, you've seen him before. You probably want to throw back. You're like, hey, that guy that worked out with you one time, he was so cool, he was so fun. He did those Odoas at the end. Good news, he's coming back in the next video. And he's always here, right here. You can't see him, but I can.
Thanks, of course.
My pleasure. Thanks for being here with your awesome camera equipment. All right, guys, start to open up those hips with those hip circles. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Okay, improvement. My left one isn't very cracky, just my right one. Okay, we're getting there, guys. This is cool. What are you gonna work on? Well, all your workouts have to be at home. Cracking less in your hips. That sounds like a good one. I like it. Here for 10 more seconds. Da-na-na, like you're checking a kick. If anybody's done Muay Thai or kickboxing, you feel me? Yeah, no, you do. All right, go nice and wide for side lunges. Bend into that right knee. Stay here for a couple seconds. Take it to the other side. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, a woo counter and a dun, dun, dun counter. That's gonna be it. Paul and I decided that we're gonna do a drinking game, actually, but neither of us drink, we're both sober. But you can at home with some green juice, shot of green juice, every time you hear a woo or a dun dun dun. All right, bring those feet in just a little bit. Slide one palm down that same leg, opposite arm coming up towards the ceiling. Open up that side body. And use your core to lift you up, take it to the other side. Flowing from side to side, move at your own pace. Really curious what you listen to when you work out, so let me know. I'm kind of a alternative grunge fan while working out. Maybe you got some pop music on. Either way, whatever gets you motivated, that's what matters. Into that squat stretch, feet are wide, toes pointed out, hinge of the hips, reach down for those toes. Maybe you touch, maybe you don't, doesn't matter. Either way, drop into that low squat, chest is proud, heels are down. Pop that booty back up and flow between the two. If one feels better than the other, stay there for an extra couple seconds. You are in control. And roll it up nice and slow. Start to warm up that upper body. Words are hard. It's all good. We haven't even started yet. I already can't talk. All right. Need to add to that woo counter. Woo! Okay. I think we're like 6 deep now. Probably 6 or 7, if I had to guess. Switching whichever arm is on top every single time, and start with those arm circles backward. Feel those shoulder blades start to open up. Rise and press them down. Telling your body that it's time to work out. And arm circles forward, switch directions. You can see in the camera that I desperately need to pull my shorts down. In just a moment. And shake those arms out. All right, friends, here's what we got for you guys. So 3 pieces to today's workout. You guessed it. We've got lower body, upper body, core to finish it off. It's gonna be awesome, keeping it simple. So every exercise, we're gonna be doing 3 rounds of 1 minute each. You'll get 1 minute of rest after those 3 exercises. So 3 minutes of total work before we get that 1 minute rest. All right, friends, shake it out. Lower body stuff is coming up. We're going reverse lunge to front kick. and dropping things. So start with those feet about hip width apart. We get started, 30 seconds each side. In 3, 2, and 1. Step it back with that right leg. Hover that back knee. Right away going into that front kick. Now option here, you can come to a knee raise instead, or you can stay static in that lunge straight up and down. Either way, you're here for 30 seconds on this side, 30 on the other side. Core is engaged. Feel that front glute working. Lift the knee up, then kick that foot out. Stay nice and tall. You got one more rep. And switch sides, 30 seconds. Step it back with that opposite knee. 2 lanes of traffic with your feet here. Your hips are square right in front of you. You're not rotating to either side. Stay nice and tall, nice and tall. Keep that chest up. 15 seconds down, 15 to go. That's it, that's it. Quad of that back leg is working. Glute of that front leg is working. Whole lower body involved right now. Last rep here. All right, friends. Here's where we go. We're going narrow, wide, wider squats. So sit low in that squat. Hips back, chest up. Hopping out a little bit wider. Hop it out a little bit wider. Back in, back to narrow. Option, step out, step in, step in. Either way, we're here for a minute. A really fun minute. You can jump, you can step. Either way, keep that booty low. It's gonna wanna come up. You tell it no. You're like, get back down, baby. Get back down. 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Step it out or jump it out, step it back in. Either way, quads are burning, glutes are working. They've come to party now. You've got less than 10 seconds, less than 10. Hamstring work is coming up. We're coming to the floor. 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Come on down, quadruped position. Wrist, shoulders in one line, knees underneath your hips. Extend one leg out, keep that back nice and flat. And then bend that knee, kick that heel in towards your glutes, and re-extend. So no weight here on these hamstring curls. Squeezing that top glute. You're here for 30 seconds on one side, 30 seconds on the other. As I try to keep that leg up the whole time. Parallel with that hip, knee and hip in line here. Core engaged, nice flat back. And release, take it to the other side. Lift that opposite heel up. And bend that knee, kick that heel in towards your glutes. Squeezing the glute of the leg that's lifted. Now you're pressing into the floor. Don't melt into it. Chest is proud, shoulder blades are down, flex that foot. You got a couple more reps in you. We got a 1-minute rest coming up. 3, 2, and 1, recover. All right, friends, 1 down, just 2 more to go. Now, I don't know about you, but I think that second exercise is probably the hardest. Probably is what is gonna bring your legs the most fire. So, I'm right here with you. We're feeling it together. Good news, you still got another 40 seconds. So shake it out, maybe grab a little sip of water, do what you gotta do. Bust a little move. Whew. 30 seconds here. And we'll start right from the top with those reverse lunge to front kicks. Now just a reminder, a little option here, you can just hold that static lunge. You can come up to a knee raise instead. Plenty of options for you. Choose what feels best to your body. If you're feeling good, add that front kick. Like you wanna kick me in the face. Let me be your target. I can take it, I got you. 10 more seconds, round number 2 coming up. Oh yeah, let's do it. In 3, 2, and 1. Feet hip width apart, step it back with one leg and explode on the way in. Your core is tight, especially as you're bringing that knee up. Knee comes up first, and then that heel kicks out straight in front of you. Find a little target and kick it with everything you got. We're 15 seconds in, 15 to go. Go at your own pace. If you're feeling good, speed it up a little bit. Challenge that balance. If you need balance, maybe you hold onto a chair. Maybe you hold static in that lunge. Either way, we got 3, 2, and 1. Take it to the other side right away. Step it back with that leg. Kick it out in front of you. If you want to add the arms, opposite hand comes up with that opposite leg, kicking forward. As we keep those hips square, if they start to rotate a little bit, adjust them. You should be able to see both feet if you had a mirror right in front of you. Couple more reps. 3, 2, and 1. Narrow to wide squat. Feet start hip width apart. Low in that squat. You're hopping out a little wider. Extra wide on that last one. Hop them in. Back to narrow. So 2 out. 2. 2 in. Chest is proud. Option, step it out. And step it out nice and wide. Knees are out. In that wide squat. Keep it low. Keep it low. Whichever option you choose. We're here for 1 minute. 1 magical minute, friends, all together. Quads are burning. 30 seconds down, 30 to go. You're halfway there. Keep it low and keep going. Stick with it right here with you. You've done it once. Second round of 3 all day. Final 15. Final 15. Quads are burning. I know. We got those hamstring curls coming up next. Last couple reps. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back down to your mat. Woo. My quads. Extend one leg out. Heel up. Hinge at that knee joint. Heel towards your glutes. And then fully extend on the way out. Keep your eyes down. Neck in line with your spine. Like you got 1 fist width distance underneath that chin. So don't crank that neck. Keep those eyes down. Shoulder blades down. Controlling the movement. You got less than 10 seconds here. Keep that back flat. Core engaged. We'll take it to the other side. In 3, 2, and 1. Return that knee back down to the ground. Extend opposite leg. Hinge at that knee joint. Kick that heel towards your glutes. Engaging the top glute, the one that's lifted. Keep it tight, nice and tight. Working the back of our legs now. Quads are getting a little bit of a rest. You've only got 10 more seconds, so we got a 1 minute rest coming up. Last couple reps here. We got 3, 2, and 1. Replace that knee back down to the ground. Shake it out, shake it out. All right, friends, 2 down, just 1 more to go. Okay, I think that second one is doing it. My quads, they're dead, but wake them up because we got 1 more round. 1 and done, 1 and done. Can't even dance, my legs are so dead. Okay, towel off, grab a sip of water. We're getting back to work in 30 more seconds. Final round coming up, and we'll do a little bit of upper body work. You thought you were escaping with no push-ups today. Ooh, you're wrong. I'm sorry, I love you. All right, friends, 20 seconds. Shake it out, shake it out. You want the legs to be as recovered as possible. So your heart rate's probably good by now, but the legs are still burdened on that second exercise, so shake it out. Do what you gotta do. Bust a little move. We got our last one coming up. 3 minutes of work, and we'll move on to that second pace. Here we go. Reverse lunge to front kick. 3, 2, and 1. Step it back with 1 leg. Chest is proud. Stay up nice and tall. As you're reaching the crown of your head towards the ceiling. Don't let that chest come forward. Keep it up. Last one here. Last one. You got 15 seconds down. 15 to go. We'll take it to the other side. That front glute is working. Quads are engaged, core is tight, especially on that kick. On that kick, you lean slightly back and you squeeze those abs. And take it to the other side, step it back, opposite leg. 30 seconds here. That back knee does not have to touch the ground. You can have it hover. No need to slam that knee down. Or if you got a little pad behind you, you can use that to protect that knee joint. Either way, just over 10 seconds to go. Almost there. Exhale on that kick. Last couple reps. 3, 2, and 1. Narrow to wide squat. Last time. Get low. Hop it out. Hop it out. Back in. Back to narrow. Wide. Wider. Wide. Narrow. Ooh, keep it low. If you gotta step it out, that's cool too. Neither are getting off easy. So pick whatever option you want and keep moving. Last time with this exercise, thank you, Lord. Whew. Here we go, 30 down, 30 to go. I know those quads are burning. Thighs are on fire right now, but we're burning together. No one is alone, I'm right here with you. 20 more seconds, 20 more seconds. Final 10, keep it down. 3, 2, 1. Whew.
Okay, coming out of the ground. Last time on these hamstring curls, hit the back of the legs. On all fours, lift one leg up. And bend. And extend on the way out. Keep that toe flex. Squeeze that top glute. Now your weight might want to shift to one side. Keep it centered, keep it nice and balanced. Your core is tight, your back is flat. And breathe, keep that knee in line with the hip. Lift it up a little bit more. You got just a couple more reps in you. We got 3, 2, and 1. Take it to the other side. Nice and stable here, lift that heel up. Bend that knee, extend all the way out. Squeeze that glute, that leg is lifted, keep it tight. Keep that knee up, keep that knee up. 15 down, 15 to go, last time here. No more lower body work after this, oh my goodness. The quads have had enough. We've got 3, 2, and 1, shake it out. Whew. If you give those quads a little bit of love, mine are literally shaking from that last piece. A minute is a long time. Okay guys, so we're moving on. 3 rounds, 3 different exercises, 1 minute of each. You might want to mat, we'll be spending a little bit of time on the floor. 3 upper body movements. Starting off with a high plank push-up to alternating reach. Then we got 1 minute of reverse snow angels, working that upper back, improving our shoulder mobility. And then a quadruped plank to high plank. Oh, your shoulders. They're gonna be awesome. They're gonna be so beautiful. All right, guys, we've got 20 seconds. Grab a sip of water. 1 minute of each exercise, 3 rounds in total. We're gonna be doing all these movements on the floor. Woo. Now for these push-ups, you can always do them on your knees. All right, friends, here we go. High plank push-up to alternating reach. In 3, 2, and 1. High plank position, shoulders and wrists in one line. Hit that push-up, hinge at the elbow, chest towards the floor, press away, and then lifting one hand up, thumb up towards the ceiling, replace it back down, lift that opposite thumb up, keeping that core tight. Now option here, you can always come to your knees for your push-ups and or those alternating reaches. Keeping those hips nice and stable, core engaged. You've got 30 seconds in already, just 30 more to go. You can bring those feet a little bit wider for your reaches, finding a little bit more stability in the hips. And if you gotta drop to your knees for that push-up, go right ahead. Get that full depth, working that chest, triceps as well. Core tight on those reaches. Now we're here for just 10 more seconds, final 10. On those push-ups, 45 degrees with your elbows. We're not driving them out here. Keep them in that 45-degree angle. We got 3, 2, and 1. Come on down onto your stomach. Palms start facing down, reaching right in front of you. Make sure your water isn't there. Reach up tall. Start to do a reverse snow angel, like you're playing in the snow. Rotate those palms up at shoulder height. Come to that low back. Arms stay up the whole time. And reverse, palms are up, shoulder height. Start to bring those palms down and extend on the way out. Now your goal this whole minute is to be able to keep your palms off the ground. If you gotta rest on the ground or on your low back, that's okay. Shoulders are down, away from your ears. Either way, you're more than halfway there. You got 10 more seconds. Core tight, last rep. We've got 3, 2, and 1. All right, friends, back to that high plank position. We're going high plank to quadruped plank. So pop on up, tap that knee in on your toes, back stays nice and flat, and then come back to that high plank. Switching what foot comes in first every single time. Now shoulders are burning here. I know they are, but I'm right here with you. Keep those shoulders down, away from your core tight. Your butt's gonna wanna come up, bring it back down to earth. 30 seconds down, 30 to go. Core is tight here. Your shoulders are right over your wrist. Gaze is down. Switching feet every single time. 20 more seconds. Final 20, final 20. That's it, almost there, last 10, last 10. We've got 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Shake those arms out. 1 minute rest here. 2 more times to go. Now, if your shoulders are on fire, you are not alone. It's all good. I'm feeling the same thing. So take that whole minute, relax that upper body, keep it loose. Calm that breathing. You want to grab a sip of water, do your thing, towel off. 1 round down, 2 more to go. And we've got some core work to finish it out. Man, this goes by really quickly. All right, guys, 30 seconds. Whew. You shake that neck out. I'm gonna move my water so I don't knock it over on those reverse snow angels. You can go back to the time when you were a kid and you're making snow angels in the snow, but this time your face is down. I don't think you ever did that. All right, friends, here we go. Round number 2, starting off push-up, reaches in 3, 2, and 1. High plank position, chest towards the floor, and then widen those feet. 1 thumb up towards the ceiling, next palm comes up. Slow and controlled, keep those hips from shaking side to side. Nice and stable here. That push-up is honestly a break from being on your shoulders. It's probably the best part. Now for both of these movements, you can also do them from your knees. Goal is just to keep your back nice and flat. Either way, either way. Elbows driving back 45 degrees. Thumb to the ceiling. Replace that palm back down. Core engaged here. Tuck that navel into your spine. We got about 10 more seconds. Bicep by that ear. The last 3, 2, and 1. Coming onto your belly. Arms are extending out forward. Lift those hands up, palms face down to start. Start to rotate, bring them back. Palms come up as you reach that shoulder height. Whew, come to that low back. Keep them off the ground, off that low back as much as you can. Reach it forward, squeeze the glutes here. Shoulder blades are down. Core is tight here. Protecting that low back every rep. You gotta rest for a second, take it, and lift those palms right back up. You're over halfway there. We've got 25 more seconds. Last couple reps, keep it going. We've got 3, 2, and 1. High to quadruped plank. Now option here, you can come to your elbows as well, and then drive same knee towards same tricep. That's your option for any wrist restrictions. If not, pop back onto those palms. Walk those feet in, extend on the way out, core tight, keep those hips low. Shoulders are pressing down, keep them away from your ears, don't let them come up. Over halfway there. If you gotta come to your elbows, go ahead and do so. Drive in same knee, same tricep. Hips are low. You've got 10 more seconds, last couple reps, core tight. We are counter 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. 2 rounds down, just 1 more minute. If you're feeling any tension in those wrists, shake them out. You can interlace those fingers. Start to circle it one direction and then take it to the other side. Shoulders are burning. I know, friends, I know. I'm right here with you. But hey, good news. 30 seconds, we got our last round. Final one coming up. I promise you'll be off of your shoulders after these 3 minutes of work. And we're gonna hit some abs, woo. Add that to the woo count. All right, friends, 15 seconds. Last one coming up. Tell your shoulders to wake up. Get back in the game. It's go time. Here we go, we're on that Dun, 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 dun. High plank, push up, reach in 3, 2, and 1. Shoulders, wrists in line. Woo. Chest towards the floor. If you can't get that full range of motion, come on down to your knees. That's okay. You can stay here as well for those reaches. Thumb to the ceiling. Squeeze the glutes. Keep those hips low. If you need a challenge, you can slow down that push-up as well. Maybe pause for 1 second before you press up. On those reaches, keeping those wrists underneath your shoulders. Final round here. We're over halfway there, 20 more seconds. Reverse snow angels coming up. That's it, final 10 seconds, final 10. We've got 3, 2, and 1. Coming down to your tummy. Extend those arms out, palms start facing down. Lift them off the ground. Pinkies are driving back at that shoulder height. Start to rotate. Palms are facing up. Hinge at the elbow. Palms come right above that low back. Keep them lifted. Palms down to that shoulder height. Reach those arms forward. That's it. On the way back, as those pinkies are driving back, you're bringing your shoulder blades down as much as you can. Compress them down. Final 10 seconds, final 10. One more movement to go. Three, 2, and 1. Last movement. We've got that high plank to quadruped plank. 1 minute and we're done. 1 minute and done. Pop it up. Walk those feet in. Walk them right back out. Switching sides every single time. Keep those hips low. They're going to want to come up, bring them down. Press those palms into the ground. You can also come down to your forearms and drive one knee, same elbow. Either way, keep those hips low. You're over halfway there, you got 20 more seconds. Last one of the day, come on. Final 10, this is it right here with you. Make it count, keep it up. We've got 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Shake those arms out. Good news, friends. 2 pieces down, 1 more to go. Ab work coming up. This is where you're gonna need your towel. So, if you've ever used an ab roller, well, we're gonna mimic that motion. No equipment necessary, just a little sweat rag. So if you are on a hardwood surface, you're gonna want that towel, you're gonna use it to slide your elbows out on your knees. If you're on carpet, grab a cutting board, a paper plate, a frisbee, something that can glide along the carpet with you. You're gonna set up with your elbows down on that towel. Your hips are right over your knees. Start to drive those elbows out. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the core. And then where the fun part comes in, drive your elbows back towards your knees. Pause when your hips are right over the knees. It's gonna be great. We've got 3 movements in total, 1 minute for each movement. If you want an additional towel to put under your knees to keep them protected, go ahead and do so. So we've got towel ab rollouts, some partial get-ups, heel touches for the obliques, plank, and we're done. Here we go. Start with those rollouts. In 3, 2, and 1. Hips over the knees, elbows on that towel, core and glutes engaged as you extend on the way out. Pause for 1 second, and then drive those elbows in. Now you want to stop when your hips are right over the knees, where we're keeping that tension in your core. Pause for 1 second, drive those elbows back. Now if you're able to, maybe you do this on your palms as well. If not, stick with me on those knees. We're here for 1 minute of fun, friends. Core is working as you're driving those elbows back. Perfect, we got 20 more seconds, final 20. Navel's tucking into your spine, keep that core tight. We don't want any pressure in that low back. I think there's some sweat on the floor. It's helping it slide a little bit more. Thank you. Almost there. You got one more. 3, 2, and 1. All right, friends, have a seat, partial get-ups. So one knee is lifted, opposite leg is straight. Same knee that's up, same palm that's up. Opposite hand is on the ground. You're pressing up to your elbow, up onto your palm, back down to your elbow, back down to your shoulders. Core is working like you're getting out of bed in the morning. Eyes are up on that palm, like you're holding a tray of pizza. We've got 30 seconds on one side, 30 seconds on the other. Keep those eyes up. If you can only come up to your elbow, that's okay too. Switch sides, right knee up, right palm up, left palm down. Now you can see I'm coming up to my elbow. That's as far as you can go, that's okay. Press back up to your palm if you can, down to the elbow, down to your shoulders. Now no need to rush through it, slow and controlled movements. Keep those eyes up the whole time. On that next round, if you have a weight at home, you can always hold a dumbbell as well. One more rep here, heel touch is coming up next for 1 minute. And come on down, stamp both heels down. You're pressing your low back into the floor, shoulder blades off the ground, and start to reach for your heels. Same palm, same heel, working the side of your abs, those obliques. We're here for 1 minute, friends. Now, if you need to protect that low back, maybe place a towel underneath it if you're on a hardwood surface. Press your low back into the floor, shoulder blades up, and reach for those heels. Oh, that towel feels better. 30 seconds down, 30 to go. Chin is away from your chest, don't tuck it. You got 1 fist width distance. And try to keep those shoulders up for as long as you can. You got a whole minute of rest coming up. 15 seconds and we'll get there. Final 10, final 10. Last 3, 2, and 1. Whew, extend those arms overhead. Whole minute here, a whole minute to recover. And we've got that 2 more times. That is it. And then our plank, of course. What would this workout be without that plank at the end? All right, friends, good news. Shoulders are done. Whew. I don't think they're even alive anymore. At least mine aren't. Maybe yours are good. Maybe you're like, it's all good. It's whatever. World's strongest shoulders in the house. All right, friends, you have about 30 seconds if you want to grab a little sip of water. If there's something you want to place underneath your knees for these rollouts as well, you got a little bit of time to do so. Shake those arms out. Core's feeling good. We got 2 more rounds in us. Ooh, dun, dun, 10 seconds. Get in that start position, knees underneath your hips, elbows down on that towel or cutting board if you're on the carpet. 1 minute of work. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Extend those elbows out. Squeeze the core and the glutes. Woo, and drive those elbows back in. Woo, adjust my knees on this towel. There we go, there we go. Pausing when your hips are right over those knees. DIY ab roller in the house. That's it, you got 20 more seconds, final 20. Squeezing your core, especially at that full extension. If you relax your core, it's gonna go into your low back, so keep it nice and tight the whole time. Tuck that tail. We got those half get-ups, last rep, last rep. Drive those elbows in, come on down to your back. 1 knee up, 1 palm up, press into that elbow, press into that opposite palm. Back down to the elbow, back down to the ground. Core is lit now, friends. If you can only come up to the elbow, that's okay. Go up as much as you can. Keeping your gaze lifted the whole time, right on that palm. Take it to the other side. 3, 2, and 1. Right knee up, right palm up. Press into that opposite elbow. Up to that palm. Gaze is lifted. One leg stays long. Keep those eyes up. Last rep here. Heel touches in 3, 2, and 1. Both knees are up. Shoulders come up off of the ground. Hips are down, shoulders up, and start to reach for those heels. Chin is away from your chest. Keep those shoulders off the ground. Keep them off. That's it. You're already halfway there. 30 seconds in, 30 to go. Whole minute of rest coming up. And we've got just one more round after this, friends. Ooh, that finish line, you can taste it already. That's it, keep breathing. 20 more seconds, final 20. Last 10, keep those shoulders up. We've got 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, reach those arms up. Deep breathing right into your belly, let it expand. Come back up. All right, friends, 2 down, 1 more to go. After this, it's Plank City, and we are done for the rest of the day. Whew. Unless you're like, I'm gonna go back and do this one again. You're crazy if that's true. All right, grab a sip of water, get yourself set up. If you want an extra towel to place on your knees, go ahead and do so. I can still feel my hardwood floor through this mat, so I'm definitely taking that. Get that towel in the ready. Last round, coming up, 3 minutes of work. We got that plank at the end, we'll stretch it out, and then it's go time. All right, friends. Whew. Do a little wiggle, get set up. Elbows down on that towel. Here for 1 minute in 3, 2, and 1. Extend on the way out. Last round. 1 minute of work. Squeeze those glutes. Core is super, super tight here. Whew, getting a little throaty on that one. That's it, that's it. Drive those elbows back in. Hips are pausing right over those knees. So important to keep that core engaged. Tucking that navel into your spine. Glutes are squeezing to protect that low back. We're here for 20 more seconds, more than halfway there. Just 2 more minutes of work coming up. One more rep and you last one. 3, 2, and 1. Half get up, it's go time. 1 leg long, 1 knee up. Pressing into that elbow, up to that palm. Last time here, 30 seconds on each side. You do this movement every single day. Every day you get out of bed in the morning. So you might as well protect it, perfect it while you're here. Last one on this side, and switch it out. Right knee up, right palm up, right away, up on that elbow, up on that palm. Back down to the elbow, back down to your shoulder blades. Last time here, we got those heel touches coming up next. This is it, friends. Last little bit of work. You've made it this far. You got 1 more rep in your final one. And shoulder blades. Start off down, heels or knees are up. Lift those shoulders off the ground. Start to reach for those heels. If you want something underneath that tailbone, take that now real quick. 15 seconds down, 45 to go. Last little bit of work here. Say, get that chin away from your chest. Keep a little bit of space. Final 30 seconds. Oh, I can tell I'm making the raunchiest faces. Ooh, last 10, last 10. You've got 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, relax. Stretch those abs out. Reach up tall. Use your core to help you get up. And you guys, all we have left. This time we're going a minute 25 on that plank. But hey, that's all you got left. That's all you have to do. So no biggie. And I'm right here with you. Minute 25. Whew. I don't know what I'm doing with this towel. Go away. Okay guys, I'm grabbing that timer. I'm not gonna sell you short on a single second. Okay. The moment we've been building up to. Are you ready? All right, resetting that timer. Minute 25 on those elbows. We do it all together in 3, 2, and 1. Timer's on. Whew. Elbows right underneath the shoulders, hips are down, glutes engaged. Minute 25 of fun. Oh yeah, last little bit of work of the day. Keep those hips down, we're just getting started. Feet can be hip width apart, they can be together, it doesn't matter. Either way, glutes engaged, your navel's tucking into your spine. So tell your belly button to invite your ribs over for a party, tuck them together, and keep them there. You're 30 seconds in already. Ooh, these shoes are slippery on the mat. I didn't realize that last time. Maybe I sweated a little bit more on it? I don't know. Either way, it's like an additional challenge. Maybe I'm just making up excuses. Either way, over halfway there. Did you know that some guy planked for 8 hours? I know, how can we complain about our minute 25 plank when the 70-year-old man planked for 8 hours? Crazy, so crazy. We got 20 more seconds, 20 seconds. Bring those hips back down. If you're on your knees, lift it right back up, you got it. Last 10, last 10. You've got 3, 2, 1. Coming down to those knees. Oh, and recover. All right, friends, you did it. Towel off if you're a little sweaty mess. We're gonna stretch it out. Call it a day. Shoes are coming off. It's getting real. Let's give those shoulders a little bit of love while you're on your booty. Stamp those heels down, knees are up. Fingertips facing away from your body. Press into your heels, lift those hips up towards the ceiling. So one straight line, your knees, your hips, your shoulders, like you got a surfboard underneath your body. Every inhale, press your chest a little farther up to the ceiling. Feels so good on the shoulders, all that high plank work. Glutes are engaged to protect that low back, keeping those hips up. And start to drop those hips. Extend the legs out. Inhale, reach up tall, flexing the toes. And exhale, flat back forward fold, release. Now you can grab for your heels, your shins, your toes, whatever's within reach. If it's as far as you can go, it is enough. Relax your head and neck, let it hang here, hang heavy. Feeling a stretch in the back of your legs, your hamstrings, the low back as well. I can hear the birds chirping. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's such a beautiful sound. Slowly start to roll yourself up, nice and tall. Gonna take it to a half pigeon stretch. So your left leg is back. Your right knee is right behind your right wrist. Relax your back toes. As you inhale, gaze up tall. Maybe take a little peek over that back leg, over that left shoulder, and walk those hands out forward right in front of you, relaxing your head down. Maybe roll that forehead left and right. Give yourself a little massage. Breathing into your belly, see how big you can make it. Good news, nobody can see it. You can let it go. Doesn't matter. You've got one more deep breath. Walk those palms back up. We'll take it to the other side. So left knee's behind that left wrist. Walk that back foot back a little bit more. Relax the back toes. Back knee's down. Inhale, gaze up tall over your right shoulder. Bringing that left hip down a little more to the ground. And walk those palms out in front of you. Maybe coming down to your forearms, head and neck, release. Give your forehead a little massage, left and right. Yes and no. Maybe one side feels a little different than the other. That's okay. You're breathing deep into your belly, into that left hip. Start to walk the hands back in and come to a little bit of a seat. You are done. You survived. You made it through, and I got a lot of love for you. Any questions, feedback for me, maybe something you'd like to see in the future, just let me know. My name is LaForce, and I got you. Either way, have a beautiful, wonderful, blessed rest of your day. Until next time.